Arthur, a tough one, a 3-0 loss away from home. What do you make of the 90 minutes overall?
It was a tale of two halves, really. First half, you start not great in terms of conceding early. Then you get the red card. Then, it's an uphill battle. Makes it difficult. Definitely doesn't make it impossible. It just makes it more difficult. Then you adjust some things at half time. And you see the second half. I think we were excellent in the second half. The group just showed incredible resilience. They fought hard. They had courage. They got into the game, and in the end, I'm proud.
Was that I guess not like lying down and taking the game to Sydney? Was that discussed at half time?
Yeah, of course. We had to find something from within, and moments like that, it tests your character as an individual. It tests your character as a group. And I've said it before, this group's got a lot of character and togetherness. And in the second half, apart from the first 10 minutes when we just had to find our feet with what we had adjusted, after that I think it was very positive, promising, and we finished the game quite strong, and just unfortunate to cop one at the end there. That was the only disappointing part of the second half, but the majority of it was great.
You mentioned the red. Arthur, obviously Zinedine, one of your most important players. How did you see the incident?
Look, at the time it happens quick, so you just see what you see on the big screen. I thought he got to the ball first. I think the most disappointing part in all this is that a statement already comes out from FA during the match, so I think that can wait till the end and review and give us the opportunity to have a look at the situation as well. So, but apart from that, it happens. It's football. They make a call. We live with it. We move on with it. We don't have to like it, but we've got to deal with it.
It's a big blow, obviously, to lose him ahead of this game against Auckland as well next week.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got other players as well that are ready to play. So, we've got depth there. So other players will come in. It opens an opportunity for somebody else, and that's their opportunity to take it. So, the first things first. That we see what the aftermath is physically tomorrow. Make sure the players recover well and healthy, and then we'll look forward to Auckland.
We saw Daniel Arzani and Piscopo come off both before about the 60th minute. Any news behind that? Were there any injuries, niggling injuries, or was that just purely tactical?
Yeah, just tactical. Yeah, purely tactical. So we had to adjust a few things, and yeah, at the end of the day, they're the players that came off. Daniel at half time, and Reno, I'm not sure when exactly, but yeah, that was just tactical. They were tiring, and Reno put in a good shift, so didn't do anything wrong. It was just getting tired, and we had to put fresh legs on there, and we knew it was going to be a battle, and we had to add soldiers.
Just your thoughts on Bruno Fanarotti this year. Obviously, the last couple of seasons we've been accustomed to him in the A-League, starting, getting regular minutes. Obviously with PK, he was coming off the bench. What's your plans for Bruno in the future?
I think I've already said it. Bruno's a very vital part of this team, very important player. So he's building nicely, and came on today, made a big impact. He's had 4 shots in that second half, so he showed his value there, and we'll continue to keep building him nicely, and when the time is right, he'll keep getting more minutes, and whether that's starting or coming off the bench, we'll soon see.
And we saw a really, considering it's across the state, we saw a big group of the Victory fans travel today. How important are they going to be, considering we've got another 5-6 months before we get to the finals?
Look, these fans are incredible. Anyone that comes to Melbourne and sees our fans knows they're the best fans in the league. Yeah, and they travelled in numbers today. Unfortunately for them, they don't go home with the result, but I'm sure they should be proud of the effort that the players showed to see out that match and keep fighting, and they never gave up, and I'm sure they can be proud of that.
And obviously, like you said, considering the 3-0 loss, what do they mean to you? What do they mean, whether you win or you lose? What do they, how do you feel that they could act as motivation?
They as in the fans?
They as in the fans, correct.
I think, no club is anything without their fans. Every single club, that's what it's built on, their fans, and they turn up each week, they pay their money, they travel interstate, they spend a lot of money to do that. That's how passionate they are. So the least players can do each week is show the same passion, and we definitely did that. They showed their passion to come in, and we showed our passion to fight.
And final question. It's been a couple of weeks now since Patrick has left. How has it been, in camp and training around the ground since you've taken over now and you've settled in after a couple of games?
It's been great. Yeah, the attitude and the mentality of the players has been very good, very pleasing. They work hard really every day, very, very hard, and they prepare for a match. They do everything they need to, and together as a group, they're very tight knit, and this always helps. Yeah, they turn up every day, and they're professionals, and they're good human beings, and they get on with the job.
A lot of travel coming up over the next few weeks and some very tough games in amongst that travel. How do you sort of keep the side going, keep them motivated, dealing with, international travel, then going across the other side of the country?
Yeah, look, we've got medical staff and physical staff to take care of that as well, which always helps. But as a player, I think you're always motivated for the next game. So, you don't think too much about the travel, whether it's home or away. They're excited to play another match. So, I'm sure that group in there is waiting to play the next game. If you were asked to play tomorrow, they probably would want to play and get back on the pitch straight away. So, yeah, I don't think that's something that they look at and they fear or they worry about. They're professionals and they love playing. So, the more games for them, the more they love it.
Well done. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Ella.
Thank you.